It's one of the funnest kinds of days here at the Watercolors Aquarium Gallery. It's plant unboxing time.
We had to sneak away from Charles to do this because he's he's downstairs.
Don't tell him. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Keep the packing list handy in case we don't remember what the name is.
I know, they're not always clearly labeled. Okay.
Look at us going at it like, come on, I want to open it.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff in this one.
Excellent. All right. Wow,
Oh, those
huge.
are huge. Amazon swords.
Extra large. Those are great.
Yeah, let me pull some of those out while you're...
Yeah.
Because there are some big mothers in here.
She means mother colony.
Look at it though.
Wow.
It's got this huge stem on it. This one comes with bonus swords.
Look at that.
They all have some.
That is a fantastic plant.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Next. From the Let's Keep It Easy category. ANUBIAS.
This is COFFEEFOLIA.
COFFEEFOLIA. Ooh, nice red stems on those.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that
Very
plant.
cool.
Some...
All right, and looks like some nice rosette swords.
Good.
Cool little sword plants.
Yeah, I kind of like the smaller swords, and
Yeah.
their leaves grow a lot more compact too, so
Right.
they fit in smaller tanks better than in Amazon.
Very fun plant to work with.
Yeah.
Here's some good 4-leaf clover. A little bit more of a challenging plant, but once you get it established, it's really cool
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, usually in its aquatic form, it grows much, much shorter.
I wonder if it even have 4 leaves. Oh wait.
Must be lucky.
STAUROGYNE REPENS. Good, easier ground cover. I didn't say easy.
Yeah.
Easier ground cover.
Compared to the other really short
you open
plants,
that
much
one up.
easier. And a nice batch of it too. Really long stems.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Good.
Here's some AMMANIA GRACILIS. This is definitely showing up in its immersed form, so it does have to be transitioned into submerged.
Yeah, but it's been one of the easier ones we've done that with.
Yeah, it works all right. It's not as scary as some people think it is.
No.
Oh, this is one of my favorite little sword plants to deal with. They just have that cool leaf shape. This is the VESUVIUS sword. I got that really tied up well, so.
Ooh, those are good
Good-looking
pieces.
plants.
Yeah. These maybe they're submerged form.
That might be. Look at that curly cue to that leaf there. Super cool.
And those don't get very tall at all.
No, they'll max out at about 7 or 8 inches. If they get lots of light, they'll do more spreading as opposed to growing tall. All right, this is,
COMPACTA.
again, this is in its immersed form. It transitions. The hygros almost just,
They usually don't melt that much.
no. They just grow, sometimes they'll keep their immersed leaves and just grow some submerged ones.
Yeah, but some hygros are huge, so that's why we go with this one.
Yeah. LUDWIGIA Super Red Mini. Now this is one of those plants that it can look really good in lots of aquariums.
Yeah.
But if you pump in the light and pump in the CO2,
Oh yeah.
it is an outrageous plant. Again, it's the immersed form. The red that this one gets in its submerged form is crazy.
Yeah. But even here, the red of these stems is crazy.
That's a good indication of what the rest of the
Yeah,
plant's going to look like.
the leaves will come later.
This is some BACOPA,
Probably Caroliniana.
probably Caroliniana.
Yeah, it's Caroliniana.
Okay. Another fairly easy stem plant.
Good green.
Good green.
Yeah.
Good solid green, filling an area with stem plants.
Yeah, we get really excited about the bright reds, but sometimes you need a really bright green too.
I think we get excited about the bright reds because of the way they contrast to the greens.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Speaking of red, oh,
wow.
this wholesaler does an amazing job. They call this DWARF.
I think dwarf is referring to the leaf size.
Look at the size of that bulb. Wow. Pull one of those other tall ones
I'm
out
a
of there.
sucker for a good lily.
That is fantastic.
Look how many are on this.
Sheesh.
Yeah, somebody was just asking me for these the other day, and I told them they'd have to wait, but I don't think they'll be disappointed.
I think they'll be pleased. Yeah. So with a lot of these lilies that grow both submerged and immersed leaves, you want to pinch off those immersed leaves that reach the surface. It's a searching leaf. So the lilies all can do either, and the searching leaves are going to look for that surface where they have more access to CO2. If they find that surface, that CO2 supply is better for the plant than they can collect underwater, so they can grow faster and get that bulb growing better.
Yeah.
If they don't find it, they keep growing the submerged ones. So as that immersed leaf comes up, just trim it off.
Yeah.
All right, NESEA Golden.
Ooh, those are tall. They've been coming in short, so I'm happy with these.
So this is the immersed form. It does get a really pretty golden color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's submerged.
And NESEA and AMMANIA are both, I believe, in the same family as ROTALAs. So if you've grown those before, you should have a little bit of experience in something like this. Yeah, those are great.
This next one comes in, looks fairly similar to the lilies. This is the tiger lotus. Some real cool little tiger lotus leaves on there, and you can see the spotting in the leaf.
Yeah, that pattern is really what distinguishes them from the other lilies.
Oh, that's a great one. Same deal with these guys. They will send out the searching leaves, but they'll also get that really cool, really nice bunch of.
And surprisingly quickly, something that's this size could theoretically get something like that size within a couple of months.
Oh,
yeah, easily.
Yeah, for sure. Back to the super easy stuff. Anubias plants are just great.
Yeah. I never get sick of them. And this is a really fun one because it's got a different leaf shape than the Anubiases you may be thinking of.
This is Anubias minima.
Yeah. It's got like a bit of a variegated coloration to it in some of the leaves. It's got those long skinny leaves, which are kind of unique.
It looks really good. All right, CRYPTOCORYNE. This is one of the shortest, smallest of the crypt plants. These are a little bigger than how they usually are going to end up in the aquarium. Good, easy, basic, small crypt plant.
Yeah, slow growing, but worth the wait.
Yeah, well said. Yeah. Scarlet temple plant, ALTERNANTHERA REINECKI. This is a staple in the red plant category. One on the floor there, trying to get away.
They jump.
You can see the scarlet in those leaves, or in those stems. When this goes into its submerged form, the whole plant should get that color. Oh, and look, there's little buds on it.
Oh, cool.
It's trying to flower.
Probably because it was growing in bursts.
Yeah.
But even under like a little bit less light than super high, the fuchsia color you can get out of them.
Yeah.
It's almost more of a pink sometimes, which is kind of the way I like to grow it.
Yeah?
There's not too much else that has that bright pink.
That's true. It's hard to beat bright red though.
You can't go wrong.
LUCENS. This is another just staple crypt plant. A little bit longer and skinnier leaf than CRYPTOCORYNE. Easily adapts over to its submerged form. You might get a little bit of melt on the leaves, but just wait, be patient. They'll grow back. Excellent low to moderate light crypt plant.
And really tight bunching on them. Very fluffy.
LUDWIGIA PALUSTRIS.
This is not one we get that often.
This is going to be a little more challenging of a plant to grow. Probably going to want CO2 and highlight with this one, but that's not as scary as it seems.
Yeah, we're going to condition some with CO2 to start and see how they do.
Ooh, what's this guy? Ooh, LUDWIGIA PERUENSIS. The deep burgundy of this plant is phenomenal.
And the leaf shape too.
Once it's set up. So it's gonna get bigger leaves. The green is the green on top of the leaf is for the immersed form, which you see the color in that on the underleaf there. That's a lot more of the color of the leaf once it's submerged.
Wow.
A little bit more of a tricky plant, but.
And another one we don't get to see that often.
Yeah. Okay, these are just a fun addition to lots of tanks. These are moss balls, which technically isn't a moss. Technically, it's an algae.
Not a scary algae.
Not a scary algae, right. Fun factoid about moss balls. Each strand is a fiber optic strand that's used to transfer light into the center of the ball as well. So if you slice it in half, the inside's still green.
Nature does everything first.
Nice small leaves. What do we got here?
Oh, indica. That's what that's going to be. Yeah.
This should be everybody's first stem plant.
Yeah, once it's established, it just grows.
It's easy.
Yeah.
So this is, again, it's immersed form. The submerged form, the leaves get that light pink underside, and they're a little bit on the pointy side, and they're so easy. It's not a highlight stem plant.
It's one of the most dramatic examples of leaves that look different once they're submerged grown, because they're not round at all.
Right.
Once it is established. These are like perfectly round, and they won't look like that at all.
All right, what do we got next? This is Pogostemon stellatus. I like the selection of stem plants, Amy. Nice
We
job.
got a lot this time.
Yep.
We were getting light on them.
They get really nice, big, long, skinny leaves on Pogostemon stellatus.
It's a great filler in a bigger tank.
Yeah. Rotala macranda. The rotalas seem to be the ones that go through the biggest transition. So this is not even remotely close to what macranda looks like. It's going to have these beautiful kind of reddish, fluffy looking leaves.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And this just looks completely different.
Yep. So ANUBIAS plants. Gotta have lots of love for ANUBIAS plants. This is one of your favorites, ANUBIAS afzelii.
I love this one.
Right now they're on the smaller side, but these guys, the leaves will get bigger than that. Beautiful ANUBIAS plant.
It's kind of got everything that you want in an ANUBIAS. It's got the dark green, it's got some different leaf shape, it gets red on it. I love this one. That's probably one of my favorites.
Very cool plant.
Hornwort.
Plenty of hornwort. All you live-bearer people out there, don't worry, we are well stocked with hornwort. Look at this mass they send us. Look at that. Plenty of hornwort. Yep. And looks like last but not least, LUDWIGIA ovalis.
Not least at all. This is
all.
Pretty much, I would say, the easiest LUDWIGIA for us lately.
For sure. Yep.
You can still get some red out of it, but you don't need to keep it under highlight by any means. Just a solid, fun stem plant to grow. It's
going to transition out of its immersed form and get those red leaves. The green is pretty much going to not be bright like that. It'll be that cool burgundy color that lots of LUDWIGIAs are famous for.
Beautiful.
So there we go. We are well stocked with plants. Come on down to the gallery and check us out.
Yeah, what a great batch. Be sure to subscribe so that you can see what we're getting in first. Make sure to like our videos. Leave us a comment. What do you want us to get in next? Yeah. We like opening fun boxes, so tell us what to get.
And have fun and keep those hands wet. Watercolors Aquarium and Aquarium Services.